Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If this is your very first time to my channel, thank you for joining. My name is Isabella and I'm so grateful to have you here, and if you have been here before, I appreciate you sticking around and staying tuned for another video. I've literally never been so excited to film a video. So today we're going to be doing a review on the new Huda Beauty, the brush, the primer, and the new Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. If I'm thinking correctly, this foundation launched the morning of Friday the 13th online in select stores. My store does not carry this foundation and will not carry this foundation, so if you're interested, I would order it online. I picked up 3 of these foundations. I picked up the shades from the medium section, so it goes light, fair, no, it goes fair, light, medium, tan, dark, which is how Huda Beauty decided to label the rose in her foundation, so it's easier for you to find your shade. So the shades that I picked up are Latte 300 Neutral, Amaretti 310 Golden, and then Butter Pecan 330 Neutral. Like I said, batching on line is very hard, so I decided to pick up 3 shades and just return the 2 that do not match my tone. I also picked up the primer. This is the Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base, and I did pick up the brush. I was not going to get the brush, I was going to get the primer, but I don't really I don't like getting new brushes because I like to stay with the brushes I like, but for the sake of this video, I was just decided to review all of these things. Let's give a little background history on the foundation. If you don't know who Huda Beauty is, she's a lifestyle and beauty influencer. She does have a YouTube channel, and I love her. She's based in Dubai. Her brand, it is called Huda Beauty. One of my favorite brands of all time. I love her highlighters, I love her lip strobes, her eyeshadow palettes. I did a review on the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette that just launched, so I'll throw that up here and link it down below for you guys to watch. That palette was amazing. So everything you need to know about this foundation, it launched Friday the 13th. They came out with 30 shades for their first launch, and it retails for $40. Coverage is medium to full. I'm looking at the Sephora website. It's good for all skin types. It doesn't say normal. It says dry, combination, and oily. So I guess it's not good for normal skin. That's weird how it doesn't say normal. But she did mention that this is good for all skin types. The finish is natural, and then it says that it is a velvety smooth liquid foundation that delivers full coverage in an airbrush finish for a second skin look. So basically it's just saying that it is going to look just like your skin. It's going to, I mean, obviously it's going to look like you're wearing a little bit of something because no one's skin is going to be like perfect. I decided to do something really stupid last night, and I took those like Biore strips that go on your nose, and I was like, oh, let me just put them all over my face. So I put them here, here, and here, and you should never do that because I have like a red patch right now from it like irritating my skin. What it is saying is that this foundation is called the Faux Filter Foundation. She had her subscribers, you know, name the foundation, which I think is so cool. It makes you feel like a little bit included on everything. Faux Filter Foundation is packed with ultra refined pigments. That means like it is so pigmented, so you only need really 1 squirt for your whole face, is what I saw that she was describing on Snapchat. The pigments visually diminish the appearance of blemishes, conceal hyperpigmentation, they smooth the skin, they blur imperfections, and the formula is seamless into the skin, and it blends just very good, and it literally only says using little as 1 pump. I have a beauty tip, and it says that if you have oily skin, setting it with a thin layer of translucent powder will give you an incredibly flawless all-day matte look. So I have zoomed you guys just in a tad bit, so we're going to swatch the foundations on our face and we're going to see which shade matches me. The packaging on this is super nice. I really love it. It's like this slick kind of black. I love the name of the foundation. I think the shade range is really good. You come out with 30 shades at once. What's in here? Oh my gosh, so you get a sample of her primer. So if you don't want to purchase the full size, you can just purchase the foundation and it comes with a sample of the primer. So it's like this really cool packaging. It does feel cheap though. As you can tell, it's not glass, it's plastic. But it is a bit of an ombre little here. It has Huda Beauty's here, and it is a pump. And I actually really like the pump because it's like black and then it's like silver. The first shade we're going to swatch is Latte 300N. By the way, I have not tried this foundation. I'm only going to squirt out like the tiniest bit because I'm not even sure like what shade I'm going to need. Okay, so this is a Latte. It was a terrible swatch. But that's Latte. So next, Latte actually looks pretty nice for my skin tone. Next we're going to swatch Amaretti, which is 310 Golden. So Latte is a neutral undertone. And then this Amaretti shade, I love Amaretti. Like I love Amaretto, like the spice. Have you guys ever tried a bear claw from Panera? That stuff is banging. I love it. And this does have a bit of a golden undertone. I can work with olive, neutral, or golden undertones for my skin. So I'm not pink, I'm not yellow. This one came out so much quicker. I don't know what shade I'm going to be. That kind of looks light now compared to that one. Not to mention, all of her foundations are named after desserts, which is so cute. Because she said that she believes that every skin tone is delicious, and I think that's just like so sweet. And the next shade is Butter Pecan 330 Neutral. Alright, so we're going to swatch this one. And this is a bit of a neutral undertone. So we're going to see if the neutral undertone and either 300 or 330 works better for me. Apparently this does dry down too. It does dry down very well, so if you have dry skin you don't need to set this. It's kind of just like if you have oily skin, or you only set it you only set it where you really get oily the other day. Oh my god, it smells like flowers. Is that the foundation? So floral, you guys. Oh my gosh. That's the foundation. I mean, it doesn't smell that bad though, but it's like very strong and very florally, but it's not like a bad floral. Like, I know people are like, oh, floral, disgusting. Like, I don't like floral perfumes. There's another bug in my room. It's disgusting. So before we put our foundation on, we definitely need to prime our skin. So I did purchase the primer. This is the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. It's supposed to be hydrating, skin smoothing, and it has like, I think rosehip oil in it. I'm going to use this, and we're going to prime our skin with it and see if it makes a difference. I'm going to read the claims on this real quick. And I love how the pump of this is a bit more of like a steel, like gray tone. This primer retails for $35 on the website, and it's a hydrating makeup base that creates a smooth canvas while gripping makeup and moisturizing the skin. It visibly blurs the pores and fine lines, and it makes the skin look a little bit fresher, makes it a little bit more long lasting when you're wearing your makeup with it. So this smells like the foundation too. Maybe that's too much. It feels really nice. It feels like thick, but like oily, like hydrating. Like, it's not like oil, but it's like it feels really hydrating. And I do have dry skin, as I've mentioned a lot, so I feel like just hydrating primers are just like what I need. I love the Smashbox Primerizer. I find that it really moisturizes my skin while priming and making my makeup last like all day. It feels so smooth, and it does feel a bit tacky to where I feel like the makeup is going to stick really well on it. That makes me so excited. So going into Latte, we're going to take this on the brush, and this is the Huda Beauty Complexion Face Blend and Buff. It is synthetic, and that is good. So this does retail for $25. I love the brush that I use for foundation, so I don't even know why I got this. I got it for the purpose of the video. It's a high quality synthetic brush that has seamless airbrushed complexion when you use it. Oh my gosh, what? When I've been seeing her use this, it looks like not dense at all, but that feels so nice to apply foundation. Oh, I'm so excited now. Let's take Latte, and we're going to start on one side of our face. Apparently one pump, oh, that's a lot, is really good for your whole face. So we're just going to apply it just on half of the one pump that I did, and then, because I don't know how it dries, I don't know if it's going to dry really quickly. It smells really good. Coverage is looking nice. This shade is actually really, really good for me. It looks like my actual like skin tone. Whoa. Oh, this makes me so excited. I have such high hopes for this foundation. You guys don't even know. Like, the first day I saw that she was going to launch it, which was like a few months ago when she announced it, and started like giving sneak peeks, I was like, this is going to be so good. This foundation is going to be so good. It does kind of feel like a powder once it's applied to the skin. It's just like a perfect shade for me that it's like blending in. Like, I don't even have to like make it work, you know? I have been waiting for this foundation. It's finally the day. Okay, so onto how it applied. It applied really, really nicely. This is a perfect shade match for me. I don't think I've ever had a foundation like look like my actual skin. Like, it looks like I'm not even wearing foundation. Like, I'm just like, I'm confused because it literally looks like my skin. Just looking at myself, I'm like, oh girl, who are you? What skincare you be doing? Because it truly like just looks like my skin but better. And I've always wanted a foundation that doesn't look like you're wearing foundation, you know. So this just, it excites me so much because I want people to find a foundation that, you know, they find it for their skin tone, the right skin tone, but not only that, but they feel confident in it and it covers well, but it also looks good on them to where it doesn't look like they're wearing cakes of makeup, you know. So this looks so good. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll be back, and then we're gonna vlog throughout the day and we're gonna see how this faux filter holds up. I'm speechless. Okay guys, so my makeup is done and I have finished my full face of glam. Wow. This foundation, I'm like, oh, I need to re-straighten my hair. That's disgusting. Anyways, like this foundation was truly amazing. Everything blended really nicely on top of it, which was a plus. I forgot to mention that there is 1.8 fluid ounces in the foundation, and normally it is typical to get 1 ounce, but I really do love the finish of it, and I just think that it literally looks like my skin, and I'm speechless. So I did apply this foundation around 12 o'clock and it is now 1:20, so I've had it on for about an hour and 20 minutes. Just keep on watching if you want to see how it wears throughout the day. Oh my gosh, I am like so confused on how foundation can like be this good. So I've had it on since 12 o'clock and it is now 5 o'clock, so it's obviously been on for 5 hours. 0 touch-ups. I ran a few errands and then I came back here and just chilled out and did some school. And now we are headed to dinner and then we are going to church. Whoops. I'm trying to use natural lighting because I want you guys to be able to see how this looks without studio lights. I'm obsessed. So the foundation looks so good. I have not had to touch up. I have not gotten oily at all. Here, or here. 0 touch-ups, you guys. My pores look really small on my cheek area and like so smooth. My makeup feels very lightweight. The scent has to like diminish throughout the day, so that's good. It didn't really smell florally. It was more like a high-end like YSL type of scent, like Christian Dior or like Chanel, so I did not have a problem with it at all, and it had rosehip oil in it, so I think that's where I was kind of getting like the floral vibe. But my face feels really nice, hydrated, not coming onto any dry patches. I have dry patches around my nose and then some around my mouth because I do have dry skin, and it's like perfectly fine. So update number 1, I'm giving this foundation a 10/10 right now. The primer and the foundation work really, really well together because the primer is supposed to help the longevity of your makeup, and I did really love the brush. So I just wanted to come on real fast and tell you guys that. So I'm going to go eat and then head to Elevation Church, and then I'll update you guys, and hopefully we'll be able to wrap up this video and get my final thoughts, but so far so good. I don't know if you guys can see very well, but I mean the foundation has held up pretty well throughout the day. Yeah, like it just looks like, it literally looks like I just applied it, which is crazy. Like I'm normally at that point in the day where I'm like, oh, I'm so ready to take my makeup off, but like I'm like fine now. You would, but like I'm fine now, you know, like I'm not like, oh, I need to take it off. Like I could go hours with this on, you know, more hours, because I've had this on since 12, so it's held up so well, and it looks like I just applied it, so I can go all night with this on. So needless to say, I really love it. I'm ready to go home. Baba, say hey. I'm gonna go home and take a nap, a long 9-hour nap. But honestly, I really like the foundation. I think it held up really well. It looks like I just applied it, which is crazy. This is like my new go-to foundation when I have a really long day ahead of me, and I really like the primer. I think they worked really well together. I suggest you purchase this. I think it'll be good for all skin types, and I think it'll be good if you have hyperpigmentation or blemishes or acne scars or anything like that. So I think anyone will enjoy this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.